Welcome back to Let's Play Deathlock. Riding around free as a bird helps me clear my mind. It's like if you didn't see the previous part, it's like, boy, you just randomly go into a line like that. It's like, because it was getting close to 50 minutes in the previous part, so I had to cut it short a bit there. Before you ask, yes, I have my license, no illegal marks. So, you know, for context, he is explaining how he was riding around on his bike around a forest that is rumored to be haunted, and it is where he remembers possibly getting his mark. Is that so? We don't need another person flooding the law. One's enough. Flooding whatever. I smiled wryly. Who would have thought this kid would be on the straight and narrow? That there was clearing my head with my bike broke. I stopped to check it out. Suddenly I've got the scar. That will get any more out of Shou. No info on the spook. You haven't forgotten anything. No keeping secrets now. Quit strong-arming me. Hold your horses, I'm thinking. He's complaining, but I can see he really is coming through his memories. There was something. It wasn't a ghost or nothing, but it's but something. Go by the side of the road. Saw this huge man. Giants? It wasn't just some tree's shadow. Honestly, I'm not really sure. The place was pretty dark, and I only saw it for a second. Sounds pretty iffy. Is that info really reliable? May I interject? In truth, there are a number of supernatural rumors set there. One happens to corroborate the Lord Shou's story, the rumor of Shimi-O. Sounds like Mary has an idea. Can you tell us more about it? Of course, Lord Yashiki. I shall tell you the story of Shimi-O, the man of the forest. Chapter 2, Shimi-O. You said before I could, sort of. Hey, have you heard that rumor? That one about a weird giant man, covered in black splotches. Some people call him Shimi-O, the spotted man of the forest. Does it actually mean that? Check my dictionary. Yeah, it's the time on the video a bit, so it's kind of a pain in the ass, but I might need, well, I don't need my dictionary, but I'm going to, you know, check my dictionary again in this part once we actually go there. There is a reason, but I won't say what the reason is. Well, let's check the spot then. Spot it if it's even in here. I don't really see how that equates to that. It spotted man. Let's look for man. What was man again? Well, that doesn't really add up, does it? I don't know. Shimi-O? Well, it says the spotted man in the forest, Shimi-O. I don't know, I'm not that great with Japanese. I've heard he asks everyone who he meets a question. Do you like bees? Oh, soon I heard the room decided he'd go to the forest to see. The man covered in splotches really did appear. Do you like bees? The student laughed. Yeah, sure, I like them. Then, let's raise some then. Oh, bloody. Now, here's a good question for that. So, if this college student was like, said all this and then got drilled to death by the sound of things, who told the story? Shimi-O asks those he meets a single question, then kills them using his drill. That might be none other than the figure you saw on that show. However, I have no proof. Then we'll have to gather evidence. Let's get ourselves to the force. Investigation required next. There's no hesitation in Mashita. Facing Hanahiko, he knows full well what spirits are capable of. Is this his training and experience as a police detective? Hey now, are you serious? Going there in the middle of the night, you guys are totally lost. Here comes two, man. What, me? So an elementary school kid and a high school were tougher than you. You're that much of a wimp. What do you say? I ain't no scaredy cat. Hey, old man, take me with you instead of him. Daddy's guy really is some monster. I'll pound him to dust. He's easy to manipulate. Complete opposite of Abernome, then. You've settled on a destination. Please head to the forest by H Castle once you are ready. Your first goal is to identify the spirit that bestowed the mark. Finally. I'm not gonna read that info right now. New chapter, item changes. All items obtained within a chapter are removed at the end. If the character brings an item, it will be added at the start. New chapter, soul power. It will return to 1000. So now we got these two to choose from. Oh yeah, let's save. Gonna be reloading. Multi-purpose room B. So let's first check. Are we parting with anyone? We're parting with Mashita. I'm gonna take Shou with me the first time, or should I? Kind of think of it, I'm not sure if I've ever taken Mashita with me the first time. But you know, new character, you know. As you can see, Aftermath missing, vanishing H Elementary. So, after the chapter when they die, they will be, and also Aftermath survives, safely return to normal life. Doesn't say it for you yet, because you know you still got a chance to die. So, how do I reload? I guess I can just go back to the menu. Chapter 1, Hanahiko ends for the second time. Dialogue, well, not the dialogue, dialogue as well, you know, it's all the same here. As you can see, because Tsukasa is alive, we can say that now, but we can say this again. Cut that out, it's creepy, man. I want to say that you're glad that I'm here, you weirdo. Maybe there'll be a little bit of different dialogue to the point where, you know, he's like, points out how, well, he wouldn't point out that anyone's died because nobody has. We'll say she's Apple's daughter. Damn, that right? You guys know her though, yeah? hear me out? Not believing it is normal. If you don't, you'll die. You don't want to kick the bucket, figure out how you get the mark. Yeah, that's the difference there. But if you don't, you'll die. That's the change in dialogue thought. You know, if everyone lives, he'll say that. If he dies, he will point out that someone's already died. And that is the only acknowledgement of Tsukasa until we get to the epilogue. And that's on the other save file, of course. Which I will, you know, after completing the chapter the proper way, by, you know, getting the ghost to move on from its curse, then I will reload that and, you know, get the bad ending, essentially, for this route. Well, chapter, I should say. Hear them rumors again. Also realize I haven't been checking to make sure that I got a way of syncing up the audio, you know. So I will bring the text back on 3, 2, 1. Do you like bees, kind sir? Then how would you like to be one with the bees? I'll drill holes. You know what? You scared? What do you say? I ain't no scared cat. Hey, old man, take me with you instead of him. If that huge guy really is so much, I'll pound him dust. Same kind of reaction. He's easy to manipulate. We've settled on a destination. Now please head to the forest by Hitch Castle. Your first goal is to identify the spirit that bestowed the mark. Alright. So, let's look at Shimi-O. First, and Shimi-O. The forest is shrouded by strange events, suicides and body dumping and the like. Scared off the casual visitor. On the occasional test of courage brings a foolish kid inside. The paths are shaded at all hours, with thick trees, so it's easy to become lost. Among the rumors swirling about this forest is one of a bizarre man. Known as the Spotted Man, or Shimi-O, he's covered in the dark splotches and asks all he meets if they like bees. If they say yes, he attacks them while laughing manically. Sounds like he's standing crazy, but I guess he's an expert no face. At any rate, we'll have to head to the forest to investigate. Sounds more dangerous than Hanako, doesn't it? Shou Nakashima. An injury forced this former baseball player to quit. His prickly attitude seems to stem from that, but he treasures his friends. His tough act is a cover for how he's terrified of the supernatural, and he came to Kujo Mansion for help. The question is, which one of these characters will die in this chapter? You see, she returned safe to normal life, and he did. Except for in the other save file where he didn't. Oh yeah, it started with baseball bat about to show how it's covered in scratches and dents. It's seen a lot of use even off the baseball fields. Only Shou can use it. A worn baseball that Shou had in his pocket may be scratched, but the ball itself has been polished white. It's obviously well maintained. So who to bring? The left side of Shou's hair kind of blends in perfectly with Mashita's hair, so it's like they're just transforming. go with the insolent punk, I guess. Bring Mashita another time. Because, you know, much like the previous chapter, it isn't the case of you just go to the location and that's it. No, we're gonna be coming back at least one other time, you know? Shit, why am I? Damn it, why? I mean, you were saying bring me with you. Shou throws himself into the passenger seat and mumbles an endless litany of complaints. I really want to tell him to shut up, but I'm pretty sure that'll only make things worse. I have taken Mashita with me previously for first visit to the forest. And that's all I gotta say to that. It's just like I can't remember, like I'll comment on like when it gets to certain scenes, like maybe acknowledge like, okay, this is how it would play out if you had Mashita instead, I guess. I really want to tell him to shut up, but I'm pretty sure that'll only make things worse. It's only natural for a guy's age. I can't remember how Mashita's dialogue in the car is. It's definitely not Mashita being all like, shit, why me? Because that's not his character, is it? It's only natural for a guy's age. Hey, old man, you got a smoke? I blink in surprise. Cigarette, I instinctively put my hand in my pocket, but then I come to my senses. You're not old enough for that yet. Shut up, I'm 19 already, it's fine. Pretty much the only character in-game that, you know, says their age, I think. 19, you're still in high school. Now I've done it. I'm overcome with regret the instant I say it, but I can't take it back now. And besides, it's like, you know, what is the legal age of smoking anyway? But kids always been smoking over freaking, you know, ever since smoking was a thing. I mean, back in the days before I was even born, they'd be like, you know, kids, look how cool smoking is. Yeah, it's like these cigarettes and become addicted and then die of cancer at some point. They're good for you. Except for, you know, the whole dying thing. So I guess they're not. Excuse me for repeating the grade, princess. So I got touched on a sore subject even though that wasn't. The atmosphere in the car was bad enough, and now I've made it worse. Need to change the subject. So, are you in a club? You're pretty fit, so maybe baseball. We've already read character bios and guess how this is going. Yeah, I'd play. Right, quick. My emergency save just swerved into dangerous territory. Broke my knee. Too many laps. Coach kept saying I had a bad attitude and looked at me. Sorry. Why do you apologize? I don't care about that shit. I couldn't really get into it on that shit, Coach, anyway. I think I know now why this looks like a lonely mountains. We became to Kuja Mansion after a setback like that. Ah, fuck. Seriously frustrating. He keeps up a string of swearing for a while. He probably would say like, Tsukasa, something like that. Anyone would act the same way. Anyone would swear up a storm but keep going down the same path. Down this dark and certain road that only leads to death. Mark. Trademarked. We arrive at the Forest by H Castle. Stop the car near where Shou says he saw the man when we enter the forest. All the guideposts on the path are faded, so their paint peeling off. It looks hardly he traversed just as Shou and Mashita said. We walk a while until we come to a large arch marking the start of the hiking trail. It's rusted over and with the peeling paint it doesn't seem to have been touched up. There's faded and mostly illegible. Carefully reading it, it says, "Welcome to the lush and romantic Wood Timberland. Now notice, well, it actually spelled it out for you. If you were paying attention there. You know, you see a word spelling highlighted there. M-U-R-D. Quincy, that's all. It's just because it's will be. Come on, old man, let's get ready. Go away. So the sign says murder, but it's like, seems weird. It's like, well, does that really say murder? What it actually says, and this is why I need my dictionary, because that one in the middle, for some reason I thought it was a counter character. The counter character for 4 to be exact, because it would line up, you know. Sort of, well, not really, but you know how it sounds like death? Because you can pronounce 4 as she, but it's not. It's actually katakana, I think, which is ro. So it's korosu. That is what those highlighted there mean. Well, not mean, but that's what the highlighted characters say, korosu, which can mean murder. But however, if I look in my dictionary for the word murder, I think it translates it a bit differently. Yeah, wait, yeah, murder is shitsujin. Oh, never mind. That's for noun. I didn't notice verb right next to it. Korosu. Yeah, that is murder. Well played. You pass under the arch and enter the forest. Learn something new every day. It reads, welcome to the lush and romantic wood timberland. It also reads, Korosu. Murder. How ominous. Don't think it's been used in a long time. There's no garbage lid around now. Feel around inside the container, but nothing's inside. The little beaten table and benches are clearly damaged and rotting in places. Peek underneath the table and find something stuck there. Of course, it's trusty old worn-out talismans. Soul power. If we're done here, we can enter now, right? So it's gotta be a big place. We continue down the path a short while before we come across something unexpected. It's a grave marker. It's probably put there to honor those who commit suicide here. Might not be a bad idea to say a quick prayer for those who end their suffering that day. Now, I find interesting in the sequel is the areas aren't nearly as long as the ones in this game. I guess maybe it was because of the development time, because that one came out maybe a year or 2 after this one. There's another sequel in the works, and that one's been in the works probably for a few years now, so that one's probably going to be, I don't know. I haven't really seen much from it. I've seen a few promotional artwork from it. Because, you know, in the sequel to this, Spirit Hunter NG, none of the characters from this game get a physical appearance now. Well, actually, that's technically wrong in one case, but I won't say anything more than that. But, you know, characters are actually acknowledged a bit, sort of. But they're not part of the story. But it seems like the next one is going to involve the characters from this game, so that should be interesting. Of course, when it gets released, it'll be like, okay, we gotta wait a little longer because, you know, it's taking them a while before they eventually give it an international release, probably. And then they're like, you know what, swerve, we're not releasing it internationally. And then they're like, well, that's a bunch of bollocks then, isn't it? Something's written in magic marker. Say the opposite of the truth. You'll be followed. Some scowls to cover how his face is. Show him. Scowls to cover how his face is deathly pale. Followed. Hell's with that. Damn it. You scribble's dumbass graffiti. Just off to the side, I know it's a faint trail. discover the entrance to the Beast Trail. Sounds ominous. Looks like there's a path over there too. Hey, old man, try to keep up. Moonlight doesn't reach the Beast Trail that branches off the hiking trail, so we're in gloom. The trees are thick on both sides. We'd get lost if I didn't have a flashlight. Just then, there are footsteps close by from the bushes. Hold up, did you hear footsteps too? I hear footsteps again. They seem to be getting closer. Then... a man appears from the bushes. He looks horribly exhausted. Stop me like that. You shouldn't stand around in the dark. What are you doing? The man falls silent. I think he realized he already knows the answer. Actually, they did say this place is a famous spot for suicide. I work myself to the bone at a job I don't even want. And you just bring another man home. Dare you? Nerve! He holds his head in his hands. Suddenly starts kicking a tree and yelling. A rapid stream of swear words flows out of his mouth. You know, other than Kuso, the Japanese language even have any other swear words? I mean, it's more or less just the equivalent of saying damn. You know, he's like, damn it. It doesn't feel like it'd be like quite the same impact as fuck. But you know, fuck is more like in that kind of context, more of a vulgar version of saying damn it. And damn it can be seen as a vulgar word in itself, and it'd be damage. But that's like more old school. Like if we were back in the day, probably say damn it, he'd be like, what's your language? Well, some people would still anyway, but you get the idea. Fuck is more, you know, vulgar version of that. I mean, fuck is really like, what's the word? It's one of those words you can use in various different contexts. You know? It's such a flexible, that's it, flexible words. You can use it in all kinds of situations. A rapid stream of swear words flows out of his mouth. Seems to be the type that goes crazy with his obsession. Hey, could you tell me how much nerve do you have to do that? Huh? Stop him. Death invites death. I hear that voice again. Stop him. Does that mean I should persuade him? You've got something to say, just spit it out, you bastard! Live or die. This makes me think of the song Live. Or is it Live? I think. Sounds of this. It won't automatically lead to you getting killed if you pick the wrong choice at the start, but you know, it'll decrease the spirit power unless you have, you know, the less time you have to pick the choice and it runs out, game over. Is it liver? What was... Isn't that what I'm thinking of? It's like... Live and Learn. That was the song, wasn't it? Sonic Adventure 2. Just need to think of that. It's like... Live or die. Or, you know, live and learn. Bad if you went berserk here, I'll just have to hear him out. Seems the man misinterprets my silence. You feel the same way. Of course you do. You and his full self. See. What did you think I was doing? Worked myself sick but stuck with it anyway. For whose sake? I even bought her a purse on our anniversary last. She goes and sees another man. The man curses the darkness. He's completely lost it. We should probably avoid any tactics and projections of the planet. Hey. You there? Is it me? What do you think? Clear this up for me. Did I do something wrong? I forget how you applied this one. What are our options? Oh yeah, someone's here. Nanda! The man's gaze darts around nervously, and he mutters quietly. Could it be that creepy guy? He checks around on full alert. Satisfied that no one's there, he resumes speaking. So far, we've basically not really said much, have we? We've just been kind of dodging the questions, haven't we? I'm sure she'd just laugh if she heard I was dead. I don't give off her asshole nothing. Think about it, you know, it's strange. Why do I have to make her acting ridiculous in such pain? It's ridiculous. I'm done with it. No way am I gonna die from anything like that. That's right. I'm sure I can sleep. Oh wait, I remember now. There is an interesting. There is actually a CG for this up, so I'm actually going to intentionally fuck this up now. Man looks down at his feet, then blasts them. It's still sort of fresh, guys. What you're supposed to do is be like, it's impossible. That's the right response. Well, I'm not sure. We could potentially survive this in real fact. We got so much soul power left. So let's wait for it to drop down real far. There, there she goes. Told you I'm done with that. Seriously, give me a break. You've run out of soul power. You're going to die. It's always looking down on me. I'm not going to do what you want. Man runs off into the darkness laughing. He's gone. Well, whatever. What a pain in the ass. He's gonna have more than a pain in the ass now. Somebody's good. To disappointment, before I realize that a huge figure looms up behind me. Yet Shou is the one to scream for you this time. Well, I guess he probably would be the first one to scream one day. Okay, let's do this again. Don't sympathize, just listen. Sometimes listening is the best thing. Just picture it now becoming, hey, listen! Plot twist, that voice Dang's getting hers. It's an alveolar. It's impossible. Yeah, I agree. I've took this long too deep. Kinda weird, isn't it? It's like, it feels like you've basically been, yeah, you're like, fuck you. But that's kinda how it works out here. I'll die sometime soon. Even if it's not tonight, I'll endure it until then. Survived! I don't know what you've been through, but you should rethink this. Honestly though, you look like you'll be fine. His expression changes as if he's remembered something. I saw a strange man while I was wandering around out here. His body was covered with black splotches. You think he's sick? He kept staring at me. It's creepy. You're heading back. Be careful. A man covered in splotches. Mary brought up some rumors about a man like that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. The name's Marcel tomorrow, if we ever meet again. The man scratches his head and smiles a bit. Let me buy you a drink or something. Well, see you. We don't talk long with Marcel Kimura before he leaves. Even fools ahead of the man on the brink of some suffering. Damn, what a pain in the ass. Guys like that should hurry up and die. The beast trail continues onwards. Let's return to our investigation. As we walk past the grave marker, an agitated man named Masayo Kimura appears. To get him to calm down, he calls off his plans to kill himself. Before he leaves, he mentions seeing a man handcuffed in dark splotches. I wonder if he's still around. We should keep moving. What's that? I go to open the door and my hand gets coated with a sticky liquid. It smells sweet. Is this honey? Why would there be honey on a doorknob? Mystified, I step inside the cottage. How about that? It's clean. You'd spend a night here easy. I ignore Shou's rambling and take a good look around the cottage. I'm not sure why, but something feels off. It takes me 2 seconds to figure it out. It's too clean. Huh? Shou looks at me, startled. You think it's strange. Why would a building that's been abandoned for so long be this clean inside? I don't even have to look to know his face just turned 3 shades whiter. You're saying someone lives here? I don't know for sure, but it's possible someone comes here occasionally. That hole. Oh boy. I immediately start shining my flashlight on places of interest. What do you think is in this bag? It's pretty big. How should I open it? If you're so interested in it, why don't you open it up? Shou gives me the go-ahead, so I open up the burlap sack. Before I can stop it, it loses its balance and topples onto the floor. Shou's eyes open wide, aghast. Body horror! What rolls out onto the floor is a corpse. A woman. What's with that body? The body is drilled through with countless holes. A sharp cylindrical tool must have gorged the gaps in it. If not her whole body appears to be covered in roots. A thick, sweet scent fills the air, strong enough to make you want to vomit. It's this honey. Honey? On a corpse? Why? It's not really asking me. Obviously, there's no way I can know. All I do know is we need to get out of here as soon as possible. Let's hurry and search the rest of the cottage. What? You're gonna look around? What are you gonna do about this? He's not expecting us to take it, is he? Close the bag and put it back. That's all we can do. Come on, help me out. Hey, this isn't the time to be freaking out. Who's freaked out? Sweating profusely, we managed to get the job done. We still need to search the rest of the cottage. I'm going to go inside as we found corpse in the cottage. Check that on the way out. Old notebook, the cup says honeybee family members. Honeybees are our friends. Make them amiable with medicine from the sprayer. They get mad, pay attention to the direction the hive is facing. Awakened honeybees leave the hive in the direction of the sun. Not by me again. Leave the hive in the direction of the sun. I wonder if that's the clue to something later on in this chapter, because it feels like it doesn't really give you any hints. But maybe that is the hints. Honeybees are our friends. Yeah, I already read it. That looks like some useful information. Should I rip it out and take it with me? Of course. page. Honeybee family notes. I guess this is note 1. Make hive, new body, smear honey all over. Ferment honey, get stinky liquids. Drawn by smell, honey, bee, enter hive. Looks like some useful information. Those drugs are all the way in the line. The label says night night. Or would it be nite nite? I don't know. Depends if it's Japanese or not. Most of the bottles are empty. I shake each one and luckily find one that still has some left inside. Up night nights. I removed the lid and looked inside, but all I found is dust. I flip the switch at the base of the light bulb, but it doesn't turn on. Maybe it's broken. There's a thin layer of dust built up on the outside. No one has touched it for a long time. It's locked. There's no way to open it. It's there. Well, not with what we currently have, that's for sure. Look for a crack to see if anything is inside, but it seems to be empty. I think we have to come back here with the key. As we continue through the dense forest, a pained cry suddenly echoes in the trees. An arm-like pattern on the back is this even a natural occurrence? Around a tree and find talismans on the opposite side of the tree from the pattern. Of course, they're everywhere. They're not in the sequel though. You don't get any extra spirit power or anything. Nothing to see on this screen. Something's written in Sanskrit, but the letters are blurry. It just looks like a stain. Off to the side, I notice a thin trail. Found a beast trail. Thought so, there's one here too. Come on, let's go. So I'll show into the bushes. Ah! Shou spots something and stumbles, going back to me. At the same time, every single hair on my body stands on end. I look down and find something is clinging onto my ankles. Its expression anguished. It seems eager to speak to me, but its voice is incredibly hard to decipher. This place pitch black. I can't see anything. What's it saying? Wait, brave enough said to say the opposite of the truth. What's the opposite of the truth? Does it mean I'm supposed to lie? Yes, it is. If or die. Hey, wait. Are you lifeless too? It looks sad and lonely. It's only the dead are here. I hear another voice at my feet. Dead? Don't believe it. I don't understand. Tell me, am I dead? No. No way, I still have to suffer. Look sad and lonely. I hear yet another voice at my feet. I'm One, please listen. I can't believe I want to leave. I want to leave. Or does it live? I'm alive. Stepped on the ghost. You certainly are. I gotta show like every scenario where you get game over, because usually it just leads to like, and then suddenly you died, game over. Try again. That's right, I'm alive, I'm alive. The voice sounds like it passed through me and it then sucked into the ground. Safe. Next thing I know, the shadow clutching at my ankles is gone. Survived. Shou stands there, his face deathly pale. No way. I saw it. God, it was so clear. Okay, it's over now. Right. Oh man. Whoops. You're awesome. Well, he's certainly straightforward. Sure, let's go. Yeah. So, let's save. That'll do for this record session and this parts. Yeah, it's this one. It's gonna be confusing because they both say Kuta Mansion, but we're on the other save file, the main one, so gotta save over now. So I shall see you next time, viewers. See you next time.